Hi everyone and welcome. I'm sitting here at one of Sennheiser's gaming stations, and today I'll take you through the setup process of the GSX sound cards. The GSX 1000 and the GSX 1200 Pro were made by Sennheiser with a focus on gaming, but also provide a very good audio experience with both music and movies. So the two sound cards are very similar, the GSX 1000 and the GSX 1200 Pro. The Pro Edition comes with a chat-link cable. It provides hardwired lag-free communication for tournament environments, but also has a volume control for microphone input. We'll start with the GSX 1000 and open the package. The first thing we find is of course the sound card itself. It's made with very durable materials and also comes with an aluminum ring for volume control. Next we have the USB cable, and the last thing you'll find is the quick start guide that provides you with some tips on how to set up the device. If you buy the GSX 1200 Pro, you'll also receive the chat-link cable that provides you with lag-free communication. When setting up your GSX sound card, we advise you to use the direct USB inputs on the back of your PC. Using any type of USB hub can deteriorate audio quality due to the limited bandwidth of the USB hub. Setting up the GSX sound card is very simple. First, we plug in the headphone, then we plug in the microphone cable. If you have speakers at home, you can always use the speaker line out. It provides an on-the-fly switch from speaker to headset. Lastly, we have the USB cable. We have now plugged in the GSX sound card and it's fully booted. The next step is to install the device on Windows. So, first of all, we go to Sound Settings in Windows and select Playback Devices. Then we can see the two different devices on the GSX. We have the main audio and communication audio. First of all, we select main audio and select that to be the default device. Next, we have the GSX 1000 communication audio that should be selected as the default communication device. The reason we have two USB endpoints here is that we don't want any surround sound processing on the communication path. When the default devices have been selected, we go to main audio and configure and set it up as a 7.1 surround card. Click next. Make sure that all the speakers have been toggled on. Click next. Make sure that full range speakers have been toggled on. Click next. And now configuration has been completed. The last step is to go into the recording tab and make sure the microphone GSX 1000 communication audio has been selected as the default recording device. In case you want 24-bit audio, this can only be done in stereo. So first we go to Playback Devices, select the GSX 1000 main audio and configure it as a stereo device. Click Next, Next and Finish. The next step is to right-click Main Audio, select Properties, then we go to Advanced and select 24-bit 96 kHz. Press Apply, OK, and then you're ready to listen to audio in 24-bit 96 kHz. It's very important that you follow these instructions carefully. Some people experience tinny sound, and this is typically when they've set up the communication audio as the default device. Now it's time to set up the communication software, but also the game audio. Whether you use TeamSpeak or Discord, there's always some few settings that you need to check. In this case, we'll check TeamSpeak and go to Settings of the capture device. We want to make sure that the capture device is set to the microphone of the GSX 1000, and we also want playback device to make sure that we go through the headset earphone GSX 1000 communication audio. When selecting the capture device, we also want to make sure that we've toggled off all reductions such as echo and noise cancellation. The reason for this is that the GSX device already has these activated by default. When we're done with the setup, we press OK and can go to the settings of the game. When setting up audio inside the game, you should always try to set it as 7.1 and turn any surround sound processing off. The reason is that we want the GSX device to receive all 7.1 channels and do its own surround sound processing. You should also try to increase the volume level inside the game as much as possible and then reduce it afterwards on the GSX device. In case you experience any issues on your device, you could always try to do a few things. First of all, you could try to update your USB drivers or your motherboard drivers. The second thing is to uninstall and reinstall the GSX device. First, we go to Device Manager and look for the USB device. You have to select the USB composite devices one by one, go to Details tab and select Hardware IDs. When you found the device with a VID of 1395 and PID 005E, you know you found the right device. Next step is to go to the Driver tab and click Uninstall Device, like this. Next step is to restart the PC, and then you're ready to use your device again. We hope we answered all your questions about the GSX sound cards. In case you have any unanswered questions, feel free to comment on this video or send us a message. Now it's time to enjoy your new audio experience. Thanks for listening.